Arsenal Football Club has just signed a sleeve sponsorship deal with the government of Rwanda for their next season t-shirt. Here are some facts for you Arsenal fans and anyone else who may be wondering what this is all about. Rwanda is a tiny country in the middle of Africa that has been under a brutal dictatorship under the same leader for the last 24 years. This leader is General Paul Kagame, who has been accused by the UN for the deaths of 5 to 6 million people in Rwanda and neighbouring DRC between 1996 and 2002. Up to today, he continues to send his death squads all over the world, killing refugees and anyone who opposes his rule. Just 2 months ago, Rwanda's government was discovered to be planning assassinations on Rwandan refugees in the UK who were critical of the dictatorship. This brutal dictator apparently happens to be an Arsenal fan and regularly gets on one of his private jets and flies to the Emirates Stadium in London to watch Arsenal play. When in London, he usually stays an over £10,000 a night hotel suite. That's over $15,000 a night and over 11 million Rwandan francs. Whew. Obviously, his country must be a rich mineral country like Wakanda or something for him to be able to afford the luxury of flying across the world to watch football. Wrong. According to Global Finance website, Rwanda is the 20th poorest country in the world. Rwanda's budget is heavily reliant on foreign aid. Some experts have called it an aid junkie for the amount of aid that the country relies on. So I guess you could argue that British, US, Canadian and other taxpayers are actually the ones paying Arsenal for the sponsorship. So instead of looking after the poor of his country, the self-obsessed dictator of Rwanda, General Paul Kagame, now wants to sponsor Arsenal Football Club, one of the richest clubs in the world, based in the United Kingdom, one of the richest countries in the world. Why then, you ask, has this dictator opted to spend millions to sponsor Arsenal? General Kagame and the government of Rwanda is obsessed with PR and putting out a good image of the country. Don't get me wrong, the country is beautiful and the people of Rwanda are beautiful people. They are just sadly are under a rotten government and a despicable dictator who works so hard to make sure he is seen in some good light. This government spends over $50,000 a month on a Western PR firm just to spin out a good image. Arsenal fans all over the world, just imagine the poor people of Rwanda appealing to you saying, "Would you please tell your club not to take the little money we have for the sake of one man's vanity? And do you really want to be sponsored by a despicable dictator that is responsible for the deaths of millions of people in Rwanda and the DRC?"